Hey everybody, Matt here, and today we're in Hood River, Oregon at Adventure Van Expo. Let's check it out.
I'm Neil Morse. I'm the promoter and creator of Adventure Van Expo. We are in our 5th year in this expo series. We've grown from 1 to 4 to 6 to 9 shows a year now, and we're a national show traveling the country. Our basic format is open house vans, and people come here to buy a van, meet a builder, buy an accessory, and then we have, camping food trucks, and there we go.
That's it. Hey, music, fun,
All right.
everything.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neil.
Yeah, man.
Right
Anytime,
on.
Rick.
What I really love about Adventure Van Expo is it's a trade show just for vans. So unlike some of the other shows that we go to, there's a little of this, a little of that. This one is like all about the van, and it's all over the country. So we can go to different places, we can see cool vans and cool builders from all sorts of different places in the country, and you're gonna see something great for you. So let's explore the show and see what we got today. I'm here with Paul of Tourig, and Paul is gonna tell us a little bit about their show vehicle.
Okay, so today we've got a 144 low roof Sprinter. This is more about a little bit more of a sports car. So we've got Kerma brakes on here. We've got a JRZ and Agile suspension, so super high performance suspension. Got a Kerma tune on the motor.
Okay.
Of course, we've got the van loaded out with backwoods bumpers, lights, air compressor. So kind of everything you need, nothing you don't. The van still does have a fridge and a freezer, 35 drawers.
Okay,
It does have an aqua hot system, so you've got, hot water shower out the back, 20 gallons of storage. So a little bit more, it's a killer Baja rig.
Okay, yeah, so what's the use case for a van like this? Like, would you design it with a certain kind of lifestyle in mind, or?
A little bit more overland design.
Overland design,
Yeah.
okay.
So, we're going with the Dragonfly awning versus a case awning.
Yep.
It's a low roof, so a guy my height can stand up in it, so no upper cabinetry. It still has a 12-volt air conditioner, lithium batteries.
Okay.
So definitely performance-based, and goes killer down dirt roads.
Awesome.
So
Sweet, thanks Paul.
yeah, you bet.
All right. Here we got our fridge drawer, so we got all of our cold snacks, everything like that. Snacks and drinks. Right next door over here, we got a freezer drawer. So we can keep our ice, longer term meal storage, chicken, bases, stuff like that. Pretty slick way to do it. And man, how comfortable is this, huh? Minimal, but it's got everything you need for a comfortable stay. Oh, I'm Matt.
I'm Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. All right, so tell me, you're doing custom L-Track. Why don't you tell me about it?
Okay, custom L-Track, made in America, out of Sagal, Idaho. You can get up to 16 feet undrilled.
Okay.
So you're not going to have any seams, anything to mesh or match up inside your build. 4 different contours. You can throw them on the floor, the side, the roof, on top of the roof rack. So not only are you going to tie your stuff down to your roof rack, you're not going to stretch your cross tubes of your rail, the rails of the rack to tie it down. Undrilled, so you get to be in control of your build. You get to drill where you're not going to have a hole to fill, plug, or faux attach.
Yeah, I know that all too well.
Yeah, so totally versatile, made in America, and not only is that made in America, but all this roof rack exterior gear as well.
Very cool. So you do
Husky Outfitters.
just Sprinter stuff?
At the moment, just Sprinters, but the L-Track does not care what you drive, float, or ride in. So
Right on.
very versatile.
Very cool. Let's check it out.
Yeah, these are different contours. Track 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are going to be like your floor mount, a recessed lip.
Yep.
Matching arrowheads to go with whatever contour you're going to run.
Nice.
And then these are going to be click in and out, obviously with whatever track you go with. Good for 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
2,500 pounds on all these other double studs. And then a single stud to keep, I use it for motorcycle wheel chock tie downs. I run a Condor wheel chock, and this holds down and holds that in place.
Okay. Very cool. What kind of aluminum are you using?
This is 6061.
Okay.
Readily available with the company I'm distributing from. You can cut it with a fine-tooth chop saw.
Yep.
So DIY guys, it's definitely a hit for them.
Yeah, that's nice. That 16-foot stick is really nice too.
Yeah, 16-foot undrilled, up to 1 foot increments up to that point. Fix your fancy, and then offering anodizing as well.
Cool.
To really customize that build.
So you offer this anodizing for customers?
Yeah.
Yeah?
On top of the L-Track. So
Sure.
at the moment, I could do 36 inches, greens, purples, reds, bronze, and then, wow, it's starting to get a little bit warm.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And then up to 9'6" in the black.
Okay.
So you could do span your roof rack or whatever you want.
Oh, nice. Keep it all blacked out.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Awesome. Cool. Did you build your van too?
Yeah. This
Yeah?
Is my own
Can we take a look?
Absolutely.
So why don't you tell me about the build we're in here?
Okay, so this is my build. It's a 2021 Sprinter 170.
Okay.
We primarily use it for motorcycle transport and camping with the family.
Okay.
So we incorporated the L-Track not only in the floor with our custom build with the recessed track 4.
Yeah.
We got it on the side rails as well.
Okay.
It's easy as tying down your table. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah, that's nice. No rattles.
You can tuck the track filler as well behind it so you don't tear up your table.
Smart. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
I got it as well. This is where it's going to be helpful. The 16 feet undrilled. So it's going from the very back of the van to the very front bulkhead.
And all one stick.
All one stick. Unfortunately, you can't see it with the adventure wagon, the bags up there, but
Yeah.
all one stick, structurally supported, no filler gaps. Yeah, real clean.
Yeah, that's great.
It can finish off your panels, and then it's wide enough to join it and trap it. It's a killer product. We went with the adventure bags. Some of the things we're going to be doing, mostly transport, get to your location to where you can get out and start adventuring from there. Dirt bikes and big cruisers is what we're doing. We're not going to run a shower, a kitchenette, the cassette toilet like you see in a lot of the other builds. However, we do have a wash tank so you can stay clean, keep your gear clean before you load it up.
Totally.
This bad boy folds out into about a full-size bed with a full-size Harley in place.
Oh, wow, okay.
So you're sleeping with your pride and possession, no worries. Got a rooftop tent rocking for the kids if we want to go out and they're coming with. If we're camping without the motorcycles for the trip, we're going to take these out, keep them in the garage, pack up the air mattress. If it's cold out there, if we're camping between November and May,
so yeah, ski season.
The kids are going to be sleeping in here.
Cool.
Just endless possibilities with this L-Track. You can tie down basically anywhere.
That's great, man. It's a great build.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got kids. I have 2 kids too. We do the rooftop tent thing.
Okay.
Same thing. And like we do the wash down tank. I'll like keep it simple. I'm a mountain biker.
Well? Okay.
I have a sink. My sink is actually portable. It comes out.
Okay.
And it's all self-contained with just like a foot pump.
Nice.
So I have a wash down, 18-gallon wash down that sits in the back of the van.
Okay.
And we can use that to like spray kids off and dogs off and all that. But the sink we take out to the picnic table, and that way we have running water at the picnic table.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
totally.
Cool.
Well, awesome. Great build. Thanks for giving me the tour.
Thanks for the time.
Awesome.
I'm Kevin. We're Husky Outfitters. These are our all aluminum Sprinter products, all made here in America, American tube, American hardware. It's all cut here, welded here, powder coated here.
And it's a modular safari rack?
Yep, modular. This is the 144 version. If you want a 170, we just add a panel to it so you could actually switch between vans.
Nice, okay, very easy.
The cutouts land, so that's a good option.
That's nice.
Shipping was the biggest concern that I had with roof racks. They're very expensive to ship, a couple $1,000s. You need a commercial address, you need a forklift on site, you need a forklift to install them. Just gets out of hand for the DIY guys.
Absolutely.
Even shops. I have put these on by myself with a ladder.
Yeah.
Carry them up, you know.
They're pretty light?
Yep, go for it.
Oh yeah.
65 pounds per set.
Yep, that's doable.
Yep.
That's awesome. And it looks like a stout rack.
Yes.
So this would be an awesome thing to have.
Yeah, so if we spin this thing around, it's all square tube underneath here. Offers a better vertical support. Tried it with round tube, just felt spongy.
Okay.
The deck, using diamond plate, a little bit sturdier than some of the perforated metals.
Yeah,
just offers a better feel. There's no bounce or squishiness to it. It's all set up to mount lights. We have a couple different versions. So quick connect storage box, everything locks in place. Cool. This Pelican, also American made. You can lock the case here. This is our modular system. These are our bike tubes up here. Fit your one-up bike racks. We're expanding this to a full width ladder with a swing out tire. So you won't have to climb pegs. A lot easier to get stuff up under your roof rack.
Way easier.
The tire will lock into that system, so you'd be able to swing it up, but you can't steal it. These also work for ski poles. You mount them vertically here on the side. We have a mirror to the other door as well. You need to have the 180 hinges, and very easy to mount. I brought all my clothes and stuff in here, sleeping bags, all the stuff that I needed to quick access back here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Who you are?
My name's Ty. I'm with VanLife Components. We do some Sprinter components, being the headliner shelf and curtain. We also do the hanging bags in 12, 18, and 24 inch, which are a great storage solution to hang the bags in the vans. We also work with Van Essentials for window coverings, and yeah, that's mainly what we do these days.
Perfect.
Yeah, Peter from Rover Vans. We're from Chicago.
Okay.
We actually have a manufacturing facility in Europe, in Poland. My dad oversees that operation.
Okay.
So in Poland, mainly we make tire carriers and accessory racks. So that's Ford Transit tire carrier right there.
All right, like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got one of these. We're about to mount this on our van. We're actually going to mount it tonight here at the show. Okay, so tell me about the tire carrier.
So all aluminum construction. It's got 2-inch tubing. I don't think anyone in the industry kind of like makes them this thick.
Yeah, beefy.
Super beefy. Like I wanted for this to look like it's meant to go on a tank, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just super sturdy, but it's still only like 22 pounds. I mean, it's very light.
Yeah. Is this your van?
Yeah, so it's a 144.
Okay.
It's got an elevator bed. It goes up and down, gives you beautiful access to the garage.
Yep.
It has a shower that pops up behind the seat. And the seat actually turns into a bed or a lounge or whatever. Like, here, come on in. So, lounge area or whatever. If you sleep on this, you can put your feet on there.
Okay.
I have these seats actually in a triple as well, so there will be one more section that would fold up this way.
Yep.
And then you can really comfortably sit, sleep somewhere. Yeah, other than that, this bed goes down, which is nice. 2 more people can sleep. We've got flares. So you got
a nice east-west setup in the back?
Yeah, yeah. Galley. So fridges over here, everything is Baltic birch, very high quality stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. What's the top? Is it a 5/8 birch?
Or
12 mil?
I don't know.
Don't know? Okay, that's all right. We do birch cabinets too, so that's why I'm curious. I think it's 3/4.
I think it's 3/4 too.
Is it? Okay. Well, what's the laminate on top? What's the countertop?
Just laminate. I don't even know.
Just a high pressure laminate.
Yep.
It's nice. It's real thick. It's a really nice, thick piece of laminate. Yeah, I like that a lot.
So. Yeah, and this guy's got it's got one of our this is our product that we're super pumped about.
Okay, is this a new one coming, or is this been out for a bit?
No, brand new. It's literally being debuted at the show.
Okay.
Lightweight, it's soft on the outside, but it's sturdy on the inside.
Yeah, it looks really rigid.
Yeah. So ABS plastic, and you got these little dividers. We're actually gonna have like nets that are gonna go in there as well.
Okay.
You got a ton of little storage. Right? You can put stuff in here. They're not gonna open on you while driving. And then you've got like little magnets, and then you got Velcro on top of it.
Yeah, that's really cool. Man.
So you can stick all kinds of different things in there. On top of it, you got like hooks, you got additional storage on the bottom.
How do these secure into the van?
So you have 2 mounting positions on top.
Okay.
So if you're running L-Track this way, then you can use this. If you're running it this way, you would use this guy.
Nice.
And then you've got another,
reinforcements in there, like traction into the bag.
There is more mounting option on the back there.
On the back, yeah.
Yeah, so they're designed for a Sprinter, but they work very well in a Transit.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Yeah. Again, they're lightweight. They have little handles. We have 3 sizes, 4 colors, and 2 variations. I think I actually overdid it with that.
Perfect. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Awesome, man.
That's
That's
very
sweet.
cool.
Yeah, great to meet you.
Yeah, hi. I'm James from Van Essential. I'm the owner of the company. We build the highest end window covers for van, for both the Sprinter, the Ford, and also the ProMaster, otherwise known as the Fiat over in Europe, where we supply. So yeah, really the main differences are with our window covers is, just follow me through, is everything we manufacture for all the different types of vans is made out of 100% recycled plastic bottles. So all the fabrics that we mill and dye ourselves, it basically gives you a much better UV resistance and strength in the industry. And what we actually build inside is really what makes the difference. So we don't use Reflectix, we don't use Low E, which are both building materials. This is Reflectix, which is what a lot of other people use on their build. The problem with Reflectix is that it has a big issue with sun. And so sun, it actually delaminates inside the material at around about 80F, because all it is not pure aluminum, it's actually just a plastic fabric, which is not a very good material to use inside a construction of a window cover. The other material that a lot of people use is something called Low E. And Low E is a building grade insulation, and that's all available here in the US to use. The problem with Low E is as soon as you bend it, it starts to fatigue and crack. and so you will actually lose all your radiant heat barrier and will not last more than maybe 3 to 6 months. That's effective use that's in the design. Through that design as well, if you kneel on it or have any sort of collapsing, or you added something just like a bubble thing that you crack when you're young, it will actually collapse and never take its form again. And so we don't use low E because it's not designed for automotive use. And then 48 magnets, which is the highest grade neodymium magnets, is basically what you want to have in the design. And what that means is you get a really nice crisp clip when you want to put them in the van bodies. Everything's designed to concertina up and fold into place. So should you want to store it out of the way, everything's here like so. So it's very easy to have.
That's one of my favorite features of your window coverings, is that the ability to just leave them in place and then fold them up and out of the way so you can keep using them.
And the biggest difference is we come from a retail world and also building very low price vans when the van market was where it used to be. And so we have that same mentality as we put our products together, that we want to build the highest end products for $250,000 vans, but we also want to build them for $5,000 vans and make sure it's accessible to everybody. And our price reflects that as well in the marketplace. And window covers aren't that complicated overall. It's 2 pieces of material with some really high-end insulation on the inside and some magnets. And you just got to make sure you spend the time to get your pattern right, make sure it's bulletproof, and make sure it's in stock all the time, because people don't want to wait 4, 6, 8 weeks to get their product. We ship next business day, and we're also available on Amazon all the time, so Deliver Prime. So yeah, so we do all the different window covers, the different shapes and sizes. If you've got any questions, you can always just reach out to us. Our phone number's always on. Either myself will answer the phone, or many of the other team members that we have there. We kind of like move around through the warehouse and the shop. And yeah, we're really excited about being part of this, so thanks for stopping by.
Excellent, thanks.
Well, my name's Wes Watts. Believe it or not, my last name is Watts, and this is my wife.
Savannah Watts.
And Lauren over here. Last name isn't Watts. We're not married, but we're married.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're Tiny Watts, man. It's us. But we build very high-powered electrical systems for DIYers.
So they come just like this, like ready to install?
Yeah. I mean, essentially, right, I have an electrical engineering background. Look, electrical stuff's overwhelming. It's complicated.
Absolutely.
It's scary. Things can catch on fire. So we get to control how this was built. We know it was built because we built it. We know it was done correctly. Everything is sized accordingly. We, like I said, the ABYC certification for marine electrical, but also my background in electrical engineering, right? Everything was done right. So I can trust the DIYer to hook up positive and negative cables on their batteries, right? If something doesn't work, they can call us and we just say, oh, hey, well, you forgot to hit your solar switch. Like, if I send you a wiring diagram and components, no one really knows what you did.
Right.
Even though you might say you did it right. Well, we don't really know. So everything's torque spec, everything's double checked, and we really pride ourselves on our quality, Lauren's like artwork here is our wiring.
It's a beautiful system.
Yeah, thank you.
Try really hard.
So I was just gonna say, what you're looking at here is a bench kit. So the idea now with kind of our new products is, instead of just selling you an electrical box full of inverters and batteries and such that you now have to deal with, this is also the shape of a bench.
Okay.
That now you can get a matching side bench. And so now you have a bench set. One side has water, one side has electrical, it all turns into a bed. So now you just built half your van for the same, investment as you normally would have put into an electrical system.
Yeah,
so
just picking up all the pieces and parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's your typical customer? Do they have a certain size or a certain use case? Are they living in their van? Are they using it for weekend warrior kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think we see a bit of all of that. And I mean, definitely more of the I want air conditioning, I want all electric appliances, I don't want any propane. So definitely like the higher powered applications is
limits at this point.
heavy use.
Yeah.
But yeah, this takes away the 3 months of nightmare research online and makes it a fun weekend project for you, right?
Drop it in, you plug it in, it's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People want to learn things, they want to understand it, and I get that. But we do all the hard, boring stuff, right? They still get to plug in and hook up their solar, positive and negative, and ground it and drill a couple holes in their van. They get to feel empowered, but we did all the hard stuff for them.
Yeah, they do that last mile.
Yeah, so they're a DIYer, but they appreciate things that are figured out systems, and that's what we build.
And it's safe.
They know it's safe, exactly, and secure.
safe.
Yep, and it was programmed, tested before it shipped to their front door too.
Yeah.
So we know that it works. before it gets to their place.
It's all
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the specs of the batteries and all everything's balanced. We use VE CAN system and also BMS
Yep.
for our system, so it's
Yeah, this is a
extra,
24 volt
extra
system.
safe.
Yeah.
It's a very long-lasting system compared to others because you don't have a lot of chatter or crosstalk between systems. It's all one cohesive brain
Yeah.
Yeah.
that runs everything.
That is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at 4,000 cycles, which is 13 plus years. We kind of tell people this is 15 years of electricity today,
It's a one-time
right?
electric.
You
bill.
don't have to plug in.
upfront.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then, so beyond this, what do you sell? Like the solar panels that go on the roof too? Is that
Yeah.
part of the
We
kit?
do.
Yeah, so
Is it an option?
I don't know if
Yep.
you've seen our solar roof box, but we sell a 500 watt storage roof box. That was kind of something that we came up with because we used to stuff all our surfboards in Savannah's shower.
Okay.
We lived in a
I
van
couldn't
for
use the
4.5
bathroom.
years,
Yeah.
right? So we've lived it too. And so we know that in a van you need storage, but then you can't put a box on the roof because now you have no room for solar.
Yep.
So we built a 500 watt integrated solar roof box that we're actually about to launch the long box,
So it
which will be
fits
the whole roof of the 144
Oh, wow, okay.
or Transits, ProMasters. It's a 10-foot storage box
Okay.
with 500 watts of power.
Humongous.
And you can go up there and hang out and watch the sunset,
You
and
can
it's
walk on the
strong
solar
enough to
panel.
walk on.
It's
So
military grade.
we
so-
build roof products, but we do like basic solar kits as well, you know, higher wattage panels from the residential industry, like high quality, long lifespan. But yeah, 400 watts is kind of our smallest panel.
That's your normal
Yeah.
size. Okay.
But that's where it should be, you know. You got to
Yeah.
put watts back into your
You need
battery
solar.
bank, and
Absolutely.
yeah.
But on top of that, we also carry a wake speed alternator option that really rips that 12 volts or 24 volts into your system, and it's just pigtailed out, so all you got to do is plug it in and it's ready to use. It's all
Yep.
pre-programmed.
Yep.
So the Transits have that available. You can get a 24 volt alternator, and then, you know, we're talking 3,500 watts of power from your alternator, which is going to charge a 5 kilowatt hour battery bank in like 2.5 hours. You know, so you can kind of get by with a smaller battery bank, even if you have heavy loads like air conditioning, because you're recharging it more often and therefore less weight and all the other advantages of space.
Yeah, just on your way from here to the trailhead.
Yeah,
Getting a decent
you're
amount of
getting a
charge.
hit, you know?
You can
Yeah.
at least get your air conditioner to work for that length of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I guess to kind of further add with the Ford Transit space, we build a bench or a bed for each van. So for the Ford Transit, you can get a bench kit with a matching bench and do like a dinette style build. It's a very common layout. You know, people want a dinette that turns into a bed, or you can do tall and skinny for mountain bikes, right? And so you're up at like the 36-inch height, 14 inches wide. You got water on one side, you got power on the other, and the whole thing turns into, you know, a bed. So that's kind of our new products that we haven't quite put on our website yet. So you guys are all getting a sneak preview here, but yeah, we're coming out with some cool stuff. We're doing a Ford Transit kit right now. This is a Sprinter kit, but yeah, we're excited.
It's super simple, simplifies your build,
Yeah,
makes it way easier.
Yeah.
trying to make
safer.
hard things easier for people.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Still
Yeah.
get
We love
some,
that.
still get some satisfaction out of doing some of it.
Yeah, you still get to
Yeah.
do something. Yeah, we do installs as well, but yeah,
Yeah. I
it's
mean, we believe in our kit so much so that we back it by a 5-year guarantee. So
excellent.
and remote troubleshooting. So if there's any issue, we'll talk to you on the phone and we'll replace the component.
If you hook it up to
no questions
Wi-Fi,
asked.
if you hook it up to Wi-Fi, you can actually have us go
Remote
in
in.
there and remote
Yep.
in. Yeah.
we did that because we've been in business for 5 years and we're super excited about that. That was April.
Yeah.
We had our 5-year anniversary, but we thought, we like looked at each other and we're like, well, any client that's ever had a problem, we've handled it. We sent them a new thing, you know, whether it was their little charge controller or something like needed to be swapped out, like, but there's only been like 5 things that have gone wrong in the last 5 years, right? And so we kind of were like, we're not even marketing this, but we have a 5-year guarantee. Like, we got you. So
we got you
anyways,
back.
we kind of now say that we have that. So we realized we had a 5-year guarantee.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's excellent. Well, yeah. Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks you guys. Cheers.
Thanks for your time.
Man, we had a really great time at Adventure Vehicle Expo Hood River. A big thanks to Neil and everybody at the AVE crew for having us out to the show. Also, a huge thank you to everybody that took the time to show us around their booth and their builds. It was a really great opportunity to meet all these cool builders from the West Coast, and we hope you liked it. If you did enjoy that video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next show.